we do have two other people taking Gerald and Shamia's place,
Oh, really?
so you have to sit in your seat.
Oh, okay, guys. I got demoted.
Oh, here you are. Yeah, here you are.
I know tonight is all about positivity.
I mean, I guess in this case, it's cool to see, you know, Nene try to extend her, you know, hellos to Kenya at the event, even though she wasn't invited. But I kind of feel like Kenya Moore is one of those people where she doesn't really know how to take a man's, you know, like she's not a submissive type of woman. So it's going to be hard for her at the end of the day to relinquish those rights. You know, she feels like, oh, I made all this money, I'm a model, and I give her that. She's a very successful woman. But this is just on the outside looking in. I don't know if she's able to take directions from somebody on a daily basis without getting paid for it. Like, you know, when she's on The Apprentice, she can very well listen to some of the rules, but she did go a little bit off kilter when it came to some issue with Vivica Fox. And she just kind of has toxic dealings with other people. I think it's based off the fact that, you know, her mother, you know, wasn't there in her life. She kind of was abandoned. So she's had to pretty much do a lot for herself. Now, I understanding her grandmother, her, you know, family took care of her, but her mother was not in her life, and she acknowledged barely her granddaughter. Now, that's her mother's loss, I would say, in many senses. I personally don't believe that, you know, that it's a bad thing if you don't have a mom. You know, a lot of people I know may have grown up without a parent in the home, and that doesn't make you perfect or better than the next person. It's about who you are on the inside. And so at the end of the day, I feel like Kenya Moore, you know, she's a winner in a lot of things, and this time it just happens to be that she wasn't. And, you know, that happens, you know, and I'm glad that she's taking responsibility and wanting something more for herself and saying, hey, you know, I haven't done anything wrong. But a lot of people feel like, you know, trying to come at her, like, you know, Nene's Leaks saying, oh, it's an agreement. Oh, you know, I just think that's so ugly and mean. That's just my opinion. I feel like Nene Leaks has a lot to say when she shouldn't be talking. I mean, I like her and all. I like Wendy and I like outspoken people. And I know a lot of it is entertainment. I'm pretty sure Nene Leaks is a nice person outside of being on the show. You know, they have a lot of money, and in order to keep their spots, sometimes you have to get your hands dirty. So I do understand that, but I feel like in many cases, Marlo's very rude. She was rude at the event. You know, she doesn't like Kenya. Kenya doesn't like her. And then we also have Nene, you know, doing the same thing. So, you know, that's why they say birds of a feather flock together, because, you know, her friend doesn't like Nene, and her friend doesn't like Kenya, Marlo doesn't, and then so does Nene. She never did. So they're always getting in fights, and, you know, it's funny, but it's also kind of very toxic. And instead of Mark trying to basically say, I'm not on anyone's side, but, you know, don't disrespect my wife, you know, maybe that might have been a better option. Like, maybe she's misunderstood, you know, talk to them if you're going to get into it like that. But to act like you're disenfranchised from Kenya Moore when you feel like it is kind of selfish. So that's my opinion on the whole Marc Daly, Kenya Moore situation. I'm going to go ahead and be right back in a few moments, but I'm going to let you watch some footage about Kenya Moore and Nene, and then also, you know, her husband Mark and the infamous event that they went to. My name is DJ Harmony. You're listening to Radio 2 TV Talk show, which is called Ear to the Streets, and we'll be right back in a few moments, and the number will flash the bottom of the screen for you to call in and let me know your thoughts about this whole situation. And I hope you guys enjoy it.
Invitation.
And I will see you guys.
Just be happy you're in the room.
I know that Kenya's upset, but I really think that her emotions may be misplaced in this situation. Maybe it's because she's just dealing with this man who doesn't even have enough respect to even acknowledge her. I wouldn't give a damn what Marlo was doing. I would be pissed off at my husband.